My idea is, I don't know if you guys are sports fans, but I watch a lot of the Lions football games during the NFL season. And I just think that one of the things that's annoying the country, actually, or sports viewers, is when a play is questionable, when a ref makes a call, they got to go to New York and somebody's got to review it and all that. And it takes like sometimes 10, 15 minutes, and it can cause the outcome of the game and the spread and all that. So what I was thinking is, since there's so many millions of people watching, that what you could do is you have a device on your television, and it's like a lottery system. So if there's 17 million homes watching the game, when that one play happens, somebody gets called and they get to make the call. So you're actually involved in the sport.
Wow.
So if Stu is sitting around his apartment writing his God book, all of a sudden he's watching the Golden State Warriors and the Portland Trailblazers, and his TV lights up. New York's going to call him and go, all right, Stu, it's your call. You're making the call. What did you see on the court? And I think it would be great. I think it'd be fun. People would love to watch the game because their TV might ring and they might be a part of the game.
They're in it.
That's my idea.
I like it.
That's my idea.
That's a good idea, man.
Yeah.
I thought you were originally going to talk about an actual lottery, like everybody puts in like $1 and then you can win $17 million maybe.
Yeah, well, that's you can do that too.
Yeah.
But it would just be funny if, they just did that, and all of a sudden, some 85-year-old grandmother from Madison, Wisconsin is determining the outcome of the Saints Philadelphia NFC Championship game. It'd be great.
They have to read her full name on the air. Yeah. Should take credit for it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. You put a little box up like a Skype box, and then that person's up there, and the whole country, everybody watching, the players, oh my God, what is she going to call? And, let her make the call. Let her review the tape and go, no, he did fumble. His knee hit the ground or whatever. I think it'd be great. It'd be funny.
You can't be mad at Nana. Nana made the call.
No, I disagree. I think the whole country could be mad at Nana.
No, you can't be mad at Nana.
It could ruin her life. Just day after day, just people angry at her for making that call.
In the grocery store, people are yelling at her, come on, Nana, what the hell are you doing?
People at the bingo game throwing bingo chips at her, whatever.
You got to get new glasses, Nana.
I think this is a great road to get rid of referees in general. You could eventually just transition to the crowdsourcing of calls.
You make it like a voting thing. Everybody can vote on it, right?
Everybody's got a beeper under their chair, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Why do these two jerks on top of some high-rise building in New York get to make the call? Why do they get to make the call? Who are they? Their eyes aren't as good as the 50 billion eyes across the country.
That's true.
Who's the most hated man in sports who's actively playing?
Oh, that's playing? Boy, I don't know.
Hated man in sports. Probably Tom Brady. I mean, a lot of them a lot of people revere him, but a lot of people hate him, too.
Yeah, because he's such a winner.
Doesn't prove my point, though. But my point is, like, if people hate the one team, like, everybody will vote against them no matter how the actual truth is.
Well, the first thing that popped in my head is teams are going to start having troll farms of voters to increase their odds of getting the pick.
Someone in India, right?
Yeah, they're hiring 500,000 people. Like, if it's you, it's always a fumble. Like, it's always...
No. Believe me, my idea could never come to fruition, unfortunately, because of gambling. If it wasn't for gambling, it could happen, because gambling is what ruins it, because, all of a sudden the television rings and it's a bookie in Philadelphia and he needs it to go one way. He's just going to make it go the other way, no matter, depending on how many bets he has on the game. So that's where it would not make it through legislation, I guess.
What do you think of all the new gambling rules, Sal? I mean, do you like all this like online gambling and now we can bet on sporting events?
Yeah, I think it's like anything else. They said eventually it's going to be in 50 states, and I think what it does is it's going to be taxable, and it'll create money, I guess. It's almost like the lottery system or cigarettes and alcohol. They'll just tax it and put it in, hopefully we don't have any potholes because of it,
Right. Well, Domino's is coming and fixing all those potholes with their pizza.
Domino's is, they said what is it? Your pizza gets ruined on the way to the home.
I think if you just call in,
right?
You see a pothole, you can call their hotline or something. Go, hey, there's a pothole here, and they come and they fix it somehow. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, okay.
Have you tested this?
I have not.
One of the pizza joints have a promotion where something like if the driver hits a pothole and your pizza's ruined, you get your money, and then you get the pizza as well, but you get your money back or something. I don't know.
I would not want to be a pizza delivery guy in Michigan. You're screwed every delivery. Pizza's stuck to the top of the box.
That could be an invention, like a spring
thing
to keep the pizza.
Like a level thing on the pizza box.
Struts, whatever.
That'd be great, man.
That's not my idea for the podcast, but yeah. So the sports thing.
I like it, man. That's a good idea. Would you do it on like an app?
App would be kind of cool. I mean, actually, that's even a better idea, Stu, because now you're not really getting the NFL or whatever involved. Now it's just an app where people can vote on the play that just happened that's questionable, and everybody votes. And maybe you put in, maybe it's like a PayPal where you pay a dime to make the call, and some lucky winner, whoever tried to make the call correct. First of all the losing answers, they're out of it. And then the winning answers, let's say 500,000 people picked the pass was complete, and it was complete. So out of those 500,000 people, you pick one winner. It's like a random drawing, and they get the 500,000 nickels or whatever people paid to do it. There
Sounds
you go.
like
That's
slots in Vegas or whatever.
Give some to charity.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. But you know what? There's so many freaking it's like the government can just do whatever they want. If they don't like your idea, they can just not, you know what I mean? Not make it happen. I mean,
could you vote on the sports thing, make the call if you listen to it on the radio?
There you go.
It sounded like a fumble.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You wouldn't be able to blindly make the call. I guess that's why my idea originally was for television. You have to literally, register your television to be in that program.
Gotcha.
And, maybe it's just college football coaches, like the College Football Coaches Association of America gets to make the calls for the pro football games and vice versa. I think it'd be a great Super Bowl promotion. There you go. Make one play during the Super Bowl called by a lucky person that would get a call during the game.
Can you imagine how wordy people might be, though? They might be like, oh, well, I'll go this way. Oh, I'll go this way. And you're sitting there on the TV like, make the damn call.
Right.
And then like the stress of the game, everybody's like super amped up and maybe I'll go this way. Maybe I'll go that way. They just keep blabbing on over like just endlessly. Yeah. I don't like it.
Come on, man. It's a great idea. I'm not even a huge sports fan, but I like it. I might tune in if I have that opportunity to make the call.
Sure.
Maybe if they have like 10 seconds to make the call.
Yeah, make it.
And if they don't, then
it defers to
off with their heads.
The people option.
Yeah, there you go.
No, the camera gets to. It's like almost like a drone. The camera gets to go around your place and just look at all your shit until you make the call. So the whole country would see your closet and your fridge.
Sure. They start listing facts about you.
Your lack of pants, maybe.
So, incentive to be decisive.
All right. Your deepest, darkest secrets revealed. Make the call.
Any last thoughts on the idea, anyone?
I dig it. It's a good idea, man.
I'd buy a new TV.
All right.
Sure. Brainstorming and sharing ideas is the funnest part of the creativity process. We decided to skip the boring part of actually making stuff and just do the fun part. I'm Stu McCallister.
I'm Simon Carlson.
I'm Sal Demilio.
I'm your host, Tom Walma, and this is Creativity Wasted.
You're listening to the Podcast Detroit Network. Visit www.podcastdetroit.com for more information.